she's here so she can see it when she comes in. She does have other things that go with it, but I don't want to give her everything, so that's how it looks. I'm gonna set my camera up. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey, my name is LaPortia. So today I'm surprising my daughter with her brand new vanity before Christmas. I just called her in the room. This is the surprise look on her face, but today we are here to build the vanity. I just want to show y'all her reaction before we start building it. The sound is muted because I have Christmas music playing and YouTube will copyright me, so sorry about that. So what I like to do is lay out all of my pieces so it'll be easy for me when I start building the vanity. So we're going to start off with boards 5 and 7. And we're going to start with the CR and the CL bar. You should be able to see the CR if you look closely at the bar. And that's the CL if you look closely at the bar. So first we're going to start with the left side. We're going to get the A's first. So these are what the A's look like. There are 6 A's, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna take out the 6 A's and you're gonna fill in the holes where they go. We'll start down here with these A's. Now we're gonna do the 4 that's at the top with the A's. Next, the CL piece that I told y'all to put to the side, we'll be screwing this in with these. Now, it may look weird on a map, like you can't tell where the placement is, but that's why they have this up here. You see how the D is showing the second little hole, the first little hole here? So that's where you're gonna place the D's if you can't tell from here. So I'm gonna show y'all. That's the first hole that I was talking about. So it's gonna go right there. And you're gonna put in your D screw. And it lines right up for the second one that I told you about. Now you can use one of these if you want, but I prefer to just use this because you don't want to damage the wood. So the first board is done. This is what it should look like. Now on to the next, which is board number 7. Okay, so next we are going to get the A's again. So we need to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6 A's again, and we'll fill them in first. Next, we're putting on our CR bar. Okay, so it might be hard to see what I'm doing, but I am screwing in the hole closest to the wheel on the right side. I'm gonna back up a little and you'll be able to see it once I'm done putting this screw in. And then when I go to the other side, it's going to be the 4th hole from the left. That's how it should look. It doesn't have nothing for those holes on the paper. So now we're gonna move to the next step. So this next part might seem a little tricky. So I was thinking at first there was 2 6 pieces, but no, it's not 2. It's 180, so you're gonna flip it over. So we're gonna do the front side and then the back side. So we're gonna get this a CR bar and a CL bar out, which are these bars here. And if you look close, you'll see the CL and the CR. So we're gonna get those out, and we're gonna get out the D and the A screws and put them to the side. So first we're gonna start on the CR side, which would be this side of the board here. The number 6 should be at the bottom. You would see it, but that's the 6. And this is the side we're gonna start first. So we need 6 A's that we're gonna screw in first, and then we'll do the CR plate with the D screws. I'm gonna show you. So next you need your CR bar. You'll see the CR on it, like the other ones right there. This time with the CR bar, you're gonna do the second hole here and the first hole up here. Of course, I'm gonna show you, but that's so you can see it closer. That's how the first side of the board should look. So now we're gonna flip the board over. First, we're gonna do the A's like we always do and fill those in. And then we'll do the bar, which you'll need CL this time, and clearly the D screws to attach it. Again, you need 6 A's. Might be a little harder to screw because the board's not completely flat. I don't know why there would be one like this, but maybe it is. So we need the CL bar and we need 2 D screws. It's gonna go in the first hole by the wheel and it's gonna go in the second hole over here. I'm gonna show you though. Excuse my nails because I did have some fake ones on and I had to soak them off with acetone, so I damaged them. So this is how this side should look. And now we're on to the next. This was board 6. So now we need board 7 that we did in the beginning. And we need board 11. And we need, what is this? Board 13. Also, we're gonna need this little piece too, I believe. And screws Q and B. Also, looking at the paper, we'll need 14 too. It was really small in the corner, but it's right here. Now, there is a C right here. And I looked at the screws, there's no C screw. So for now, I don't know what that is. So maybe they just have a C on it. But if I figure out what it is, I'll let y'all know. But so far, I don't see anything with a C on it. So hopefully it's just there just because. So let's start. Okay. We're going to start with piece 14, this little thin one. And then we're going to get screws B. What you do with these? You put them in here like this. And it locks it just like that. Just push it in. Next, we are going to get piece 13 and do the same. Okay, so piece 13, you will see these 4 holes. You're gonna put it in like this. The 4 holes are gonna be facing you when you put it in. It took me a minute to figure it out because of the way the picture is, because there's a slit right here and I didn't know which way it was supposed to go. But on the picture, if you can look at 13, you can see a little slit at the top. So the slit needs to be on your left side and the holes need to be in front of you. So we're gonna put it in. Like that. And then you are going to use these little locks. This is how it should look towards you. And you're gonna put the locks in down here. Lock it in place. Do the other side. Okay, next you need board 11. It's this small, tiny one here. And you need Q screws and this P. So this little board is gonna go on top of this one here. But first I wanna put the screws on it. So on the picture, looks like we need to use P. And it's this little thing here. Now, what I don't like on the instructions, you can't tell which side this metal piece is supposed to go on. It just basically says screw it on. So I'm gonna put it this way because it feels like it could be this way versus this way. So we'll see. So a plastic there. Screwdriver. Oh shoot. Don't do it too tight. Do not do it too tight because I think I broke it. So I had to go off camera because I did this too tight when I was screwing it down and it cracked the plastic at the bottom. So when you do this part, don't go too hard. Like, do it very lightly. I don't even know what this part is gonna be for, so hopefully I didn't ruin anything, but I definitely cracked it right here. So I'm kind of worried about it. This should be fine. If anything, I'll put some super glue on it. Quick voiceover, that metal piece that's on the white thing doesn't go on there right now. It's actually just a magnet and it's not supposed to be placed until the end. So when you're looking for that piece, that's where it is. So for now you can take it off. Okay, so we're gonna take that piece and put it here. I'm really hoping I didn't mess that up too much because it's definitely the magnetic latch to the door. So that's that. This piece is done, y'all. So everybody's stuff should look like this. So now we need board 6. I believe it's this one, the one that we did with the 2 sides. Yes, it's the one we need next. We're gonna put board 6 on top of the one we just finished with the little latch. And yeah, okay, this side will be going up. We have the 4 pegs here and the bar. We're gonna put it on like this. You see the 2 pegs at the bottom that will slide right into it. Everything should fit like that. And then you need to get these out and lock it in place. I'm gonna show you now. Well, since it's hard to record under here, so you're gonna lock this up with those B locks, and you're gonna lock the outside up. Right here and right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have 5, 6 underneath here. Okay, so there's 6 of them that you need to lock with these. So this is how it should look when you're done. Those 2 in the corner should be screwed. These 2 bottom ones should have been screwed from earlier. Those should have been screwed from earlier. And these you just did just now. But this is the bottom of 6 and 7. And then clearly that's the top part. And then you got this, you just should have screwed in just beside the lock. And this was from earlier. So all of those should be done. Now let's go to the next step. So it looks like the next step is we're gonna stand it up. That's how it should look. And now we need board 10. So this is board 10. It's really thin, like really thin. That's gonna slide in this crease here. So I'm thinking that it goes like this. Since this would probably be near the wall. And then that's the inside. I'm pretty sure that's how it is, but hopefully I'm not wrong. It's like I said, it really could go either way, but why would you want the inside and of the vanity to be brown? So now we're right here. It's a whole bunch of pieces. So it looks like we need 8, 8, and 5. And we need the B screws. And we need 12. And the little K pieces to put the shelf in. Okay, there should be 3 8s. So we're gonna put that 8 here. Use your B's. Now we have these. I guess I'm going to do the bottom first. I really don't like how that's hanging because I don't want it to snap, because those little locks are good, but they're not that good to be holding it up. Well, I'm putting this last B in here like this, and then I'm going to lock it. And then I'll be back. This is how it should look now. Now we're gonna put the shelf inside of there. So you need shelf 12. And you need these K pieces. So this is inside the drawer dresser area. We are going to use pieces K, which is simple. We just sit it up there. So I guess you can decide where you want to put it. Whether you want it in the middle, on the top. But I'm gonna put them on the top row. When you place them in there, the fat piece should be at the top. It's fat and looks flat. So, like right here. And then you just take it. Slide it in there like that. So, I'll put it on the first row. That's how much room you would have, and that's how much will be down there. Or you can put it on the second or third row. Second and third row would probably be more of an equal. So, I might change it around. You can change it around whenever, most likely. So, yeah, that's just how I put it in there. So let's get to the next step. I almost forgot about piece 5 that was at the beginning. So that is supposed to go on this side here. I'm about to put it on now. And this part should be locked. So get your beads and lock them in place. So 5 will go in like this. So we can make that drawer piece. You would see where to attach it. So just attach it and put your bead locks in. So now we need piece 4 and 7/8. This is gonna be one of those front and back ones. It'll be 1 peg at the top and there'll be 6 pegs at the bottom. So let's get it. So for this piece, I'm gonna do it off camera because I'm trying to get to bed. But 2 pegs at the top. You're gonna do the 2 pegs in the middle, and you're going to do the 2 at the bottom. I'll show you when I'm done. And the pegs I'm talking about are pegs A, don't forget. So this is how your board should look. And now we're gonna flip it over. Now, after you flipped it over, it should look like this. And your next peg, peg A, will go right here. It's only 1 at the top alone. This is how it should look. And now we're gonna place it on top of here. The side with the most pegs will be going inside of these. So line them up. Will be at the top on the right side. Now you know next, lock everything up with the B locks. Everything that just snapped in there, lock them up. This is how it should look. Make sure everything is locked. If you don't remember, just check. All of these should have the B locks in them. This is how everything is looking so far. And now we're gonna go to the next step. So now we need pieces 2, 2, 3, 3. We need some A screws and some B locks. I'll put your A screws in here. We're gonna lock the 2s on this 3 with it being like this. Just like that. That's how it should look. And put the other one there. Once you lock it in place, this is how it should look. Now we're getting to the fun part, the mirror. So, do not tighten the screws until all screws are installed. We are going to take out the G screws, and we're going to have the shelf we just created plus the whole mirror board. So this is how the piece should be sitting on top of the mirror. The bigger hole should be at the bottom. So now what you're going to do is screw everything in from the back side. So for me to do this part, I have to lay against my bed. The bigger holes, don't touch those. We'll deal with those later. Those are for the lights. The ones we're dealing with are these small ones here, which is 2, 4, 6, 7 holes. The shelf will be in the front, so you gotta hold it while you're screwing it in so it can be attached. I think it's best to have it like this while you screw it with the shelf in place. So then all you have to do is just screw it down. I'll be back after I finish screwing it in. Don't forget, don't screw anything in until you put them all in. This is how many it should be, and then you can screw it. The reason why you do that is because you have to make sure everything is lined up. And mine is ready, so I'm gonna screw it up, and then I'll be back. Now carefully sit this on top of here. There should be a hole here that goes into that top screw to lock it. Okay, so now that needs to be screwed in, locked, and then you gotta come under here and do the G's, but be careful because that is just sitting there. Okay, so these are the screws, the back of the mirror. There's another one here, but for some reason the nail won't go in it all the way there. So probably gonna have to stick something sharp in there and get it through. But I'm gonna go to the next step because I feel like it's sturdy enough. So yeah. So if you left this metal piece on here like I did, you can take it off now because you need to use it for something else. It's a magnet, so it comes right off. So this will be board 15 that you'll be screwing this stuff on. So this is how the board should look at the bottom and the top. One part is going to go inside of this part of the dresser, and the other part is just the snapping part of the door. So now we're going to put the doorknobs on. It's super late, like 4 a.m. So sorry, guys. Like, I am drained. I just wanted to get this done before my daughter wakes up in the morning because I'm trying to get this done before we go on vacation for Christmas. It will be her early Christmas gift. So now we're going to take out the pieces to make the drawer. You're going to need piece 17, 16, 18, 20, and 19. And you would need screws G, A, and B. Don't forget about the handle, which is an E, and you need screws F. So now we're going to attach the white bars, DR and DL, on the left side, with it facing backwards would be DR, and on the right side would be DL. Let's test this baby out. Okay, so now we need pieces 16, 17, 21, and 23, which screws G, B, A, and F. And don't forget the handle, which is E. Okay, now you can get out your DR and DL with your D screws, and we can finish this up. Now let's test it out. Yay, we did it, guys. Look at that. It is beautiful. Now we have to put the lights in. I forgot this little piece here. It goes over that screw right there. Just stick it on. So you're going to separate the bulbs from the long strip. There should be 2 cords on each. You're going to put both of the cords through the hole and push it through. I'm going to show you a few, and then I'm going to show you how I'm connecting them through the back. So make sure you're taking them apart gentle. You're just going to push the clip and then pull it apart, just like that. Okay, so you're going to take this bulb. These are the 2 wires. And remember, I showed you how I was doing it through the front. Well, this is how I'm doing it from the back. Pulling those through. And then you have to get this piece here to screw it so the bulb doesn't fall out. That's how it should look. And then you'll see which side clips into the other light. And then you repeat it. Put the next bulb in. And you'll snap it. But that's how it looks so far in the back. I'm going to show you one more time. So these little pieces here came with the Vanity. It goes in the drawers to store rings, bracelets, whatever you want. This is the finishing product. Can't believe we made it to the end. I hope everything was easy for everyone. If you have any questions, ask me down below. You will need a USB charge block to plug it up so the lights can start. So here I'm just showing you the different light settings. It has 3 different kinds of light settings, and you can do dim lighting all the way up to high brightness. But that's everything I have. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and check out my other videos.